Alright, what is up, guys? I am back doing a Blu-ray video. As you can see behind me, the collection is there. I mean, it's always there, but I'm going to go through it because I did an overview, a collection overview in late January, I think it was, about 3 months ago, and I was like, you know what? People have asked, or there's some bit of feedback saying, go in depth with it. And I'm going to go in depth with it. So this is going to be 6 parts of this collection. I'm going to film it all at once and, release it partially way through the year. We're going to have one a month, middle of the month. We're going to have one part for the next 6 months. And then we're going to have a few months off. And then I'll do my 2020 collection overview as well. Then a couple of months later, I'm going to do my in-depth look again. If you guys know what I mean by that pattern, I'm going to be setting up a few monthly segments for the channel, but I'm going to turn it around, I'm going to get into it, and we're going to go in-depth with part 1 of my Blu-ray collection. Alright, we're going to start off with the ones. Obviously, before the numbers with the alphabet. 10 Things I Hate About You. I really enjoyed that film. I think Heath Ledger is phenomenal in it. Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in that as well, and I really like him. 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. That's probably butchered the fuck out of that. Haven't seen it yet. I've been saying that every time I show this film, but I haven't seen it yet. I've got to. 17 again. Really, really fun film. That's like a top tier guilty pleasure for me. Matthew Perry, Zac Efron kills it. 21 Jump Street, and of course 22 Jump Street. Both a lot of fun. Channing Tatum, Jonah Hill, both kill it in that. The 28 Days and Weeks Later Blu-ray double pack. Have to rewatch Weeks. I saw Days. A bit more methodical than it, if that makes sense. A bit more like crafty, if that makes any sense, than I thought it would be. 300, if I can actually use my fingers to get it out here, is a lot of action, a lot of blood, a lot of gore, and it works. Haven't seen the sequel yet. I don't think it's that good, so that's why I haven't. 40-Year-Old Virgin, one of the best comedies ever. Steve Carell is a fucking mastermind comic. 500 Days of Summer, another Joseph Gordon-Levitt film. Really fucking good, really emotional, very well done. 50 First Dates, one of my favourite Adam Sandler movies, if not my favourite Adam Sandler movie. I love Drew Barrymore in that as well. Next we got 96 Minutes, a Britney Snow film. It's average, nothing phenomenal. About Time, surprisingly good. Donald Gleason, Rachel McAdams, Bill Nye, and Margot Robbie's in that as well. A Christmas Carol, one of my favourite Christmas movies. I really enjoyed the animated version of it. We got The Accountant. I haven't seen that yet, but I love J.K. Simmons and Anna Kendrick, and I do like a lot of Ben Affleck's work as well. We have Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, and Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls. Very funny films. A Clockwork Orange, a movie that fucked me up when I was little. I saw that too young. Haven't watched it since, but that just keeps with my mind. It stays with me, unfortunately. Aladdin, my favourite animated film of all time. Fucking awesome. Fucking, that's the shit. That is the shit. And the 2 sequels that I haven't seen because I'm too scared to. I'm just going to pick up the final of this thing. I took it out so I can get clear access to it. And this is the Alien Covenant steelbook there, trying to avoid the glare for you guys. Pretty cool one there. Continuing with the A's here, we have Aloha. A lot of controversy with that movie. It wasn't great, but, it wasn't too fucking awful. Got it because Emma Stone, by the way. Amazing Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man 2. I know a lot of people shit on those, but I actually enjoy those films. I liked Garfield's Spider-Man, not so much his Peter Parker. American Assassin, Dylan O'Brien, Michael Keaton. That was a decent movie. I have a full review. Check it out. American Beauty. Am I allowed to like this movie now because of Kevin Spacey? I mean, it's it won Best Picture. It's fucking phenomenal, but am I allowed to? What a cast we have there. American Hustle, Christian Bale, Amy Adams, Jennifer Lawrence, Bradley Cooper, and Jeremy Renner. Huge cast. We got some Tom Cruise up in this bitch. American Made, surprisingly good film. A lot of American Pie is about to hit you. I have the American Pie 1, 2, 3, aka The Wedding, and Reunion. phenomenally funny series. That's like one of my favorites all-time comedies. I really really like them. American Sniper, phenomenal. Christian Bale crushes it. American Sniper was one of my favorite films. So I think 2015 it might have come out. That was really good. I think it might have been 14 actually, late 15, late 14, early 15. Anchorman. If you asked me what my favorite comedy was 5 years ago, I probably would have said Anchorman. Really funny film. And then Anchorman 2. Annabelle. Yeah, okay. For Annabelle 2, let's go. That movie was good. We got Ant-Man here. I'm big Paul Rudd guy, so I do enjoy it. I don't think it's quite the caliber of some of the Marvel films usually are. And then we got the Ant-Man and the Wasp steelbook there. Very cool. Very cool. And to finish off this little section... Oh, no, sorry, second last movie. We got I Officially Dating, aka That Awkward Moment. It's called In America. And again, I had to take out something to go through them there to get it out easy for you guys. We've got the Aquaman steelbook. Really dope. I liked that a lot. And if I could go through the inside of it, you guys would see how dope it is on the inside, which I may do one day, go a full steelbook collection video. We got Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. I'm going to do it the other way. I'm going to take that out to make everything else easier. We got Austin Powers 2, The Spy Who Shagged Me, and then Austin Powers 3, Gold Member. Very funny series, let's be honest. Avatar, visually really good. Obviously the highest grossing movie of all time, maybe beaten by Avengers Endgame. But, I mean, I think people think that movie's overrated because it made so much money, but I feel like it's such a good film. We got Avengers 1, phenomenal. Avengers 2, normal. Yeah, okay, that was, it was good, but it wasn't, for MCU standards, wasn't fantastic. We got this steelbook there for Age of Ultron as well. We got Ultron on the back there. The glare is hard to avoid. I'm really trying. Apologies about that. We got the Endgame. Oh, Endgame. Look at this guy. Infinity War steelbook. I just bought that one. Fucking awesome. Really awesome film. Avengers, Endgame, Infinity War, and the first Avengers are very hard to beat when it comes to best of the MCU. We got the Baby Driver steelbook. The nice pink looks really nice, doesn't it? And the background art, that's like one of my favorite steelbooks. Really nice. Really very nice there. We got the Back to the Future trilogy. 1, 2, 3. I think 1's the best. 2 secondly followed 3. I think it's hard though because 1 and 2 are very close. Whereas I think 3 took a little bit of a drop, but it's still fucking good. And then we got Bad Boys, and then Bad Boys 2, and then Bad Boys 3 on its way apparently. Very funny movies though. Bad Mums and Bad Mums 2, surprisingly funny movies. Like I actually really like those films. Bad Neighbors, aka Neighbors if you're not in America. If you are in America, sorry. And then Bad Neighbors 2. I think Bad Neighbors 2 is very disappointing. I really like Bad Neighbors 1. Be Lethal, classic, what you call guilty pleasure. And then we got the Batman Anthology, which is the 4 films you can see there. Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. Alright, we got Batman Begins steelbook there. That was one I'm pretty sure I picked up from America. Could be wrong. But awful camera work, I know, but I'm going to put that to the side so I can make a clear run at these ones. Using my right hand now because my left arm's getting sore, let's be honest. Batman and Harley Quinn animated steelbook. Haven't watched that yet, but it has a dope steelbook and it was reasonably cheap, so I picked it up blind buy. I love the DC animated films. They're very hard to beat when it comes to like superhero animations. And speaking of Batman The Killing Joke, that was a very good movie. Batman vs. Robin, haven't seen yet, but it's meant to be pretty good. And then the sequel, Batman Bad Blood. There's also there's a trilogy. I can't remember what the other movie's called. I think Bad Blood, the third film. But one of the best animated films ever as well. Batman Under the Red Hood, phenomenal. Batman Superman steelbook. Say what you want. I can't flip that. Hold on. Say what you want about it. Dope steelbook. It really is a dope steelbook. You're lying if you hate the movie that much that you don't even like this steelbook. Batman vs. Two-Face, another Batman steelbook. I have a lot of them. Very dope art there. Batman Year One, another great animated film. Battle of the Sexes, two of my favourite actors ever, but movie was decent. Let's leave it at that. Baywatch, I surprisingly enjoyed. Zac Efron, Dwayne Johnson, why not? Beauty and the Beast, one of the best animated films ever. Remake, surprisingly good. Steelbook, because it was, again, reasonably cheap and it looks awesome. Another, I think this is my 300th or 400th Blu-ray ever, was Big Hero 6. That's when I tried to do something big for every, 100, but now I get too many and I lose track. Big Short, really, really good cast, really good movie. The Big Sick, surprisingly, how good that movie is. I definitely recommend you if you haven't seen that already. Birdman, really well acted. I can understand if you don't like it, but also understand if you really, really like it. I'm kind of like, yeah, it's fucking good, but I'm not going to completely rave to everyone about it. Great cast. The Black Panther, Steelbook there, dope artwork, dope movie. Black Klansman, I always say when we talk about this movie that I don't like the directorial and the editing aspect of that film. The rest of it was good though. And starting off with Blade, about to head into this side with the rest of them. Alright, so we got Blade 2, of course, continuing on with Blade Trinity. I do like the Blade movies. I think Wesley Snipes killed it. He's a badass Blade. Blade Runner 2049. I think they're magically made and they're really phenomenally made, but they're not my kind of style, aesthetic of movie. Blades of Glory, decent comedy. Blended, decent comedy, I suppose. Blindside, really good. Sandra Bullock kills it. Blockers, surprisingly good comedy from last year. Blue Valentine, the Steelbook, one of the best Steelbooks to ever do it, let's be honest. We got Born Identity, Supremacy, Ultimatum, Legacy, and Born. A lot of Jason Bourne movies, a lot of action right there. We got Bowfinger, really surprisingly funny film. The Breakfast Club, I didn't love. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if that's going to hurt a lot of people, but that didn't love it. We got Brother Bear, Devil Pack. Great throwback to when I was younger. Brothers, I need to rewatch, but that's a well-acted movie. Bruce Almighty, another ridiculous comedy. Very funny. A Bug's Life, another throwback animation. And Burnt. I did enjoy that film. Bradley Cooper is very good. I have to pull out every single one basically individually on this one, but we got Bushwick to start. Brittany Snow, one of my favourite... She's my celebrity crush, but one of my favourite actresses, and Batista. Decent. Not phenomenal, but decent. Cabin in the Woods. Very, very good horror movie. I like that. The Campaign. Decent comedy. Cape Fear. Very fucking good movie. Captain America First Avenger. Worst Captain America film, let's be honest. Winter Soldier. Best Captain America film. And Civil War. Another great Captain America film. Captain Underpants. Best Captain movie film. What? Who said that? I don't know. Cars. Cars 2, Cars 3. Let me do that again. Only good Cars movie, let's be honest. A lot of let's be honest here. Let's be truthful on this channel, guys. Casino, yet to see it, but it's meant to be really good. Catch Me If You Can. I just saw it recently. Really good film. Central Intelligence, fun comedy. Fun comedy again, change up with two of our favourite actors. I like Jason Bateman and Ryan Reynolds a lot. Chicken Little, one of my favourite animations when I was younger. Chronicle, I remember enjoying it. I got to rewatch that. I wonder if it holds up. Another one I got to rewatch that I remember enjoying, Clash of the Titans. I don't think it will hold up, but we'll see. Wrath, I don't even remember seeing, so I couldn't comment on that. Clerks, haven't seen yet, still got to watch that though. And Coach Carter, one of the best sports movies ever. Alright guys, that is the end of part 1 of my Blu-ray collection. That's what, 1 to about C, if that makes sense in the collection. That's my top shelf right there. I've got 6 shelves, so 6 parts. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to have another part come out in the middle of June, so you're going to have to wait for that. I'm sorry. I hope you guys did like this video though, and let me know I'm going to film the rest of the parts right now, but you guys aren't lucky enough to see them for another couple of months. So keep tuned with the channel. Make sure you press that subscribe button. Comment below. Let me know what your favorite movies of the ones you just went through then. Let me know anything. Just let me know anything. Let's be honest. Comment what you want. Give a thumbs up. But of course, guys, have a good one.